Hello everybody, Mitchellbrine here, and welcome to cAPI tutorials. Comp disconnected. And so, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to basically use cAPI to make your own capes, in short. So yeah. So you should already know how to use Forge Gradle. You should already know how to use Forge. This is more than an advanced modding, I'd say, because you should know the basics by now. And if not, look up a tutorial, get that done, because that's pretty much all you need. So first thing you're going to want to do now that you have this, create your new package, blah blah blah, because and we're going to name it cAPI add-on, or whatever you want to name it. And main mod or whatever. Just gonna make it. So here's where this is gonna be the first part of it. Mod ID. Name it whatever you want. Foobar. Name. cAPI add-on. And version 1.0. Just import this. Next we're gonna want to do dependencies. And after cAPI. So that's gonna first do our get our dependencies all worked out, so make sure it's after cAPI so we don't get any errors. And yeah, so next thing we're gonna do is actually get the before we start working with the classes themselves, we're gonna need to add them. So we're gonna go to our dev zip, which you should have gotten downloaded from the GitHub repo. Add that, and so now that's in our, I believe it should be in our external libraries or somewhere around there. Now we have that, let's first go to our build.gradle, so we don't want to remember this later. In dependencies here, I believe I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're going to put into our build.gradle, compile, files, and it should be, I believe, ignore that sound. And we're going to put in here, just put in cAPI dev 1.0.zip. And that should basically be that, unless I did something wrong, which I will check right about now. No. I have it written down somewhere. I'm not sure. Okay, I guess it's not here. Where is it? I have it, I swear. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, it's not brackets, hahaha. It is parentheses. I'm going to compile these files right here. And so now we have that done. We can get out of this now. And we're going to start on making our one method. So, we're going to start with our pre-init event, which you're going to want to use, because that's a pretty nice one. And we're going to use the add optional annotation, add optional method, mod ID, should be cAPI. Now, when I import this, use event handler, and we are pre-init right here. What this is going to do is it's going to only use this method if the mod isn't, only I call this method if the mod is installed. Which is great, because then we can do stuff like do anything we want with the API and it doesn't have to be installed. Which is good for if you're using this as like a soft dependency. So yeah. First thing we're going to do is add our cape. So the add cape has two parameters, which if I head over to GitHub here, we're going to be using one of the capes as an example cape. We're using the blue as an example cape. Go to the raw, there. And the first parameter is going to be a URL to your cape to said cape. And the second is going to be the name you're going to be using for it. And I'll use test, and then api.instance.addCape. Be right back. Alright, oh gosh. And so then we'll add in your username, or whatever you're going to use to test it. I'll add in forge dev name and Mitchellbrine, just because one for if it's compiled, sophisticated version, and one if it's not. And we're just going to put in test. Add the same for... And we're going to just put in test as well. Now if we launch the client, like so, this should basically be all we need to that. Just give it a second for it to launch. And let's add player cape. Whoops. Let's not add cape, if you've already caught that already. Don't want to add player cape, because that's what I really meant. That one's going to take the name of the player and the cape name. Good job, Mitchell. And now we start the client, like so. And so, once the client loads correctly this time, and there we go, we can launch a world. I already have. And if we press F5, we have the test cape, which is blue. And where it downloads the test cape to is going to be in Eclipse and capes. Right here we have all the capes where you can choose from. They're all named, and it's great. So anyways, that's basically it. After that we can just, open up command prompt. Oops. I keep forgetting I'm not using my environment. And KPI, add-on, Gradle, build, and honestly, this is basically all I need. And since we added that compile line, everything should compile correctly. And just post that in your Minecraft just like so. Make sure you add KPI or, this won't load. Yeah, that's basically it. I hope you just enjoyed, hope you learned something. Hopefully. And, you guys watching, my name is Mitchell. And I'll see you later, buddy. Peace.